Hello, I'm meteorologist Ryan Leach, and this is the planning briefing for Thursday, May 22nd. First up, we'll take a quick look at the weather matrix. We do have some thunderstorms in the area for Friday, lingering in southwest Montana on Saturday, and then seeing those start to pick up across the region again on Monday and especially on Tuesday. First of all, we are going to be starting to warm up. There's just a general light warming trend over the area. The numbers here presented are a regional average, so that includes some high elevation and low elevation places. For some numbers that you might be a bit more familiar with, we'll just focus on some of the cities. You can pause the video if you want to read this chart in detail, but we are expecting, start out in the 60s to around 70 degrees Friday, and then by Sunday to be in the upper 70s and 80s across most of the region. And once we do warm up, we will stay warm. I think the peak day for temperatures for most areas is going to be either Monday or Tuesday, but that'll continue to stay up in the 70s and 80s through Wednesday and Thursday. So we're looking at a warm up that has a little bit of staying power. We're not looking at a cool down anytime soon. Along with that, once it does warm up on Monday a little bit, but especially on Tuesday onward, we do have some chances for more thunderstorms. You can see that with the probability of thunder here on the left, and that is basically the probability that you'd be able to hear thunderstorms or hear thunder from your location. And then on the right, it's the probability of rain, so the probability of precipitation. That is also picking up. You'll notice that some of these numbers out in the longer term are lower than what we've got for Friday, especially up in northwest Montana around Eureka and Glacier National Park. Excuse me, Glacier National Park. And that's just because as we warm up, we're kind of going from this the pattern that we're in right now with a trough that has more widespread showers and rain to a pattern where it's going to be warmer and we're going to have more of a ridge influence. So you'll see more cellular, smaller areas with showers and thunderstorms. Going and looking at the long term for that 6 to 10 day precipitation outlook, we are looking at above, higher probability of having dry conditions or less than normal precipitation. So we're looking to end the month out kind of dry. And then for the temperature, there's about an 80 to 90% chance that will be above normal. So that means in the top 33% or the top 1/3 of temperatures for that range. So pretty high confidence that we're going to end the month with some very warm temperatures. And so just to kind of wrap it up, we're warming back up this weekend into the 80s, and it's going to remain warm, but we will have more thunderstorms next week, especially starting on Tuesday. Our next briefing will be on Sunday. Thank you.